Alright, in this video I will be showing you how to replace the rear tie rod hub side bearings, which is this piece right here. It's very easy to do. Now the thing is, Toyota does not sell these bearings by themselves. I bought a kit from Toys R Us that is right here. This one here, I heard comes off of a Supra, I'm not sure, but you'll see right away. This is the MR2 bearing. This is the one I bought from Toys R Us. The inner diameter is different. So the Toys R Us ones comes with this little sleeve that you place right there. And that's just about it. So first off, obviously, jack up your car, remove the tires, so you can get access to this rod. Alright, once you get the wheel off, just go ahead and remove this 17mm bolt. I would suggest using a breaker bar, as it's usually pretty tight. Alright, once you get the bolt out, the tie rod drops to the ground. And you want to go ahead and spray it with some PB Blaster. Just get it real good all around and then let it sit for about 10 minutes. Once the PB Blaster is soaked in, it's up to you whether you want to heat this outer area up right here. Just be very careful if you do choose to do that, because you obviously don't want to torch anything important here, like your ABS line, brake line, or anything like that. But it may help. It may help in breaking the bearing out, because it is stuck in there pretty good after all those years. Okay, next up you want to use a 2-job puller and an old bolt you don't care about anymore. What you want to do is take the bolt and put it through like that, just inside there, and then put your job puller around it like that and clamp it down so that we can push it out. And when you're setting up the job puller, just make sure that this little lip doesn't block the lip inside, doesn't actually touch the bearing, because then you're just going to be pushing against yourself. So keep in mind that the bearing needs to slide outward, so you don't want to have those hooks pushing on the bearing. You just want the hooks grabbing on the outside right there of the hub. Once you get your job puller set up, just put a wrench on it and start cracking. You'll probably hear a pop, and that's just the bearing breaking loose, because there's a bunch of stuff holding it in there. So let me see if I can get it on video. Yep, that's it. Now it's broken loose, and you just keep cranking and cranking until the bearing comes out. I can already see it starting to move. There it goes. Get your new bearing all nice and lubed up on the outside surface there. This is just bearing grease. Right, any good general purpose grease will do the job just fine. Alright, go ahead and set it up again. Put your same bolt through there. Put your jaw puller on. Start pushing it back into the hub. The trickiest part of all this is getting everything straight. The worst thing, you don't want your bearing going at an angle. It's just going to damage it. So you just have to play with your jaw puller and keep moving things around just to get it to go in as straight as possible. It can be really tricky to do that when you're trying to do it by yourself, because it's hard to hold everything up at the same time. So if you have a friend, have him help you hold everything while you line it up to get everything straight before you start cranking on your jaw puller. Alright, once you get your bearing in, just make sure that it's perfectly even. You don't want it poking out one side more than the other. Don't forget to put your sleeve in, and simply put your tie rod back in and bolt it back up, and that's pretty much it. In some special cases, the bearing might actually separate, the inner piece might separate from the outer piece. If this happens, just use a washer that's the exact perfect diameter to push out the outer ring if it gets stuck in the hub. Same thing, just put the bolt through, push it out with the jaw puller.